everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. I hope you're doing well, feeling well out there, and everything's going good for you because the world is cray-cray. Sorry I took yesterday off. I started a new workout series this week and it's been kicking my ass. So normally I would be in bed right now. The last couple of days I've been going to bed at like 7 o'clock at like an old lady because my body hurts, but it's all for a good cause. I gotta get rid of this baby bump. Alright, so this is a love reading. Any kind of love situation, whether it's someone you're married to in a long-term relationship with, if you're wondering about your twin flame, if you're wondering about your crush, any kind of love. We're going to call it Lucky in Love series because in 7 more days it's St. Patrick's Day. So, our pick-a pals are going to be related to St. Patrick's Day. I don't have much stuff to use, so I waited. Alright, so pile number 1 is my giant cute little hat. There's nothing on the back of it. It's just a leprechaun hat. Super cute. This is pile 1 if you're vibing to it. Pile number 2 is my hat. I've had this for a few years. I'm actually missing a shamrock. But I'm going to call this the hat with shamrocks for pile 2. Nothing on the back. Super cute. Just something, but I had this on my desk. And pile number 3 is a wall hook. Hang your keys, whatever you want on it. Super cute. I'll hold them up one more time. Pile 1 is my giant leprechaun hat, the glittery one. I'm going to set this little guy over here since we're going to use him first. Okay. Pile number 2 is the hat with shamrocks on it. Another super cute little ad. Put that over there. And pile number 3 is my shamrock hook. I love this. I don't know if you can tell, but I dropped it and I split it and I was so sad. But it still looks cute. Alright, so I'll be right back with pile number 1. Not that anyone really notices. Hi pile 1, you picked this cute little leprechaun hat. Well, not little, it's pretty big. Super cute. We'll stick it right over there. Alright, so I didn't draw anything ahead of time. I have some new cards. I haven't quite finished filling them out. Oh my god, I can't talk. But I made them, so I know the gist of it. So the first, I feel like somebody's really choked up in this group because they literally cannot talk. So we're going to describe the masculine energy and the feminine energy. Then we're going to describe what you're going to be like in real couples out there, for example, and then fake couples, like cartoon character couples. Then we got some details that I channeled. So let's get to it. I had this cute shiny paper left from work, and I cut it up so I could use it as much as I could because I don't think I'm ever going back there to get more because it's been closed. Alright, so let's describe the masculine and group 1. What is the masculine like in this group? We'll get one more, make it 3. Okay, I guess we're doing 4. Still a holy number. I'll take it. Divine feminine. Okay. Keep it to your sides. And in the middle, I'll describe you both. This is real people. Get 2 for these. Too many. Okay, I guess we're getting 3 spirits. And 3 for this. This is not real people. Okay. Sorry. Stack's falling over here. Now let's get some details about the Divine Masculine. This one's I've made too small, I think. That's plenty. Divine Feminine. What's going on with the Divine Feminine? I'll read these out and then we'll get the full spread. Maybe the Divine Feminine's choked up on this one. Heavy in the chest. Okay. So I'm going to take it, but we will. Alright, let's talk about the Divine Masculine first. It's usually ladies first, but we're going to flip the script. Let the guys go first. Well, it could be a female if you're a masculine energy, because energy has no sex. So, whatever in your relationship, person, whoever's the Divine Masculine, this is for you. We got Carl Gallagher from Shameless. Reckless, spontaneous nature. Could be a cop or was in the military. Could have been married very young. Grew up fast. Had a rough childhood that they overcame. Pretty much raised themselves. Could also have did some jail time or sold drugs or was some kind of gangster. Oh dear. Woo! Then we have John Dutton from Yellowstone. Alpha personality. Does not like outsiders. Protective of family, loved ones, and their land. Could be a farmer or a rancher. Nature lover. Likes wide open spaces and being in the country. Then we have Aaron from The Walking Dead. Could have lost an arm or a limb. I don't feel like that's for very many of you, but I'm putting it out there. Could also be a man-man relationship or a woman-woman relationship. I feel like that's for some of you out there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Aaron is a good person that goes out on their, I don't know if you watch The Walking Dead, but he goes out a lot on his own. Somebody who isn't afraid to walk alone, I'm vibing. Then we have Thor. Somebody very strong, could be very muscular. If they're not very muscular, they're just very spiritually strong. They could have a gift as well. So some details about them. I really like you. So they really like you, Divine Feminine. But right now they have a lot of drama in their lives. They feel like they let you down. They're scared to tell you how they feel. They're trying to let go of some control issues right now. I chose my karmic over you. So they might have chosen another lover over you. Right now they're learning karmic lessons. So yeah, they're definitely eating it for not choosing you, Divine Femmes. Alright, let's look at the Divine Feminine over here. We have Sharon Stone. A lot of sex appeal, tough lady. People won't want to mess with her. Then we have Veronica Fisher from Shameless or V. Could own your own business. You could work with Black Lives Matter because that seems to be her whole vibe this season. Could be African American as well. Doesn't have to be. Could just be an activist, somebody involved in their community. Cheryl Blossom from Riverdale, again with the sex appeal. Could come from money or just have that aristocratic aura about them. And then we have Debbie Gallagher from Shameless, who could have been a teen mom. I'm just getting that tough vibe. Debbie's pretty tough. Alright, so for details about them, they trust you, Divine Masculine. I'm so embarrassed and ashamed. So something went down. They're in the dark night of the soul right now. They don't know how you feel. I've moved on from this connection. So this Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine picked a karmic over and they walked away, or tried to at least. Woo, you blocked them, Divine Masculine. There's no communication between the two of you, but they did put you up on a pedestal here. And forgiveness needs to happen for this to move more in their end. I don't know if they want you to ask for their forgiveness or if they have something to forgive. We shall see. Let's look at what you would be like as a couple and real people. We have Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin. Could be trendsetters, could be fashion industry and music industry, could be a young couple here. Both had troublesome past as well. Then we have Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. He kind of stalked her a little bit. He had a crush on her and he pursued her. So this Divine Masculine could be the pursuer here. Or a little older, a little younger. Then we have John and Jackie Kennedy. Ooh, could work in politics or be in the public eye of some sense or in your community. Very important. Trend setting overall. I'm kidding. Wait, that's the real person? Yeah, okay. Making sure I put it back in the right spot. Then we have Homer and Marge Simpson. Cosmo and Wanda from the Fairly Odd Parents. And Aladdin and Jasmine. So, Homer and Marge could have sense of humor. They could have been acting like Homer in the sense of not very, very serious. They could have been a little bit of a drinker. Marge was, she tried to do her best. She seemed to run the household. Then we have Cosmo and Wanda. You both could have gifts. Could both work with children as well. And Aladdin and Jasmine, for this I'm getting one's from money and one isn't. Or two different worlds, a lot of difference between the two of you. Alright, let's get into your full spread. Let's start with the Zodiac. I already shuffled and split these to save a little time. Oh, it was beautiful today. It was like 70 degrees. You didn't even need a coat, and now it's getting cold again because it's nighttime. Let's see what they're dreaming about. This is actually a new deck I just got in the mail, so I'm anxious to play with it. Again, I shuffled and split these already. The Zodiac deck I used, sorry I didn't show you. This one. I'm trying to show you so I don't have to put them in the description box and you know exactly which one is which. Moving things around. Perfect. Next, we're going to go with, over here, the Romance Angels. The Romantic, sure. Maybe someone here is romantic. Oh, you must be watching a movie up there. Super loud. Next is The Love Oracle by Island Time Wellness. We had a birthday party for my dog. My baby Daisy turned 4 last Friday, but we celebrated it today. So it was a beautiful day. I was going to wait till Friday, but I'm like, this day is beautiful. I took her out on an adventure, gave her presents. Her favorite food is tacos, so I made her a taco, and she had a cupcake. That's right, I treat her like a human on her birthday. She gets presents, cake, well, a little cupcake, little one. I don't give her like a whole piece of cake. Next is the Kipper deck. She's spoiled. I don't have any children. That's my four-legged daughter. Alright. Okay, one more and then we'll do the rest after. This is Whispers of Love. One more. Okay, there's 2 more. Spirit is very bossy today. Alright, let's start with your zodiac. Up here we have Taurus, Earth energy here. Could be in your chart, could be your actual sign, or you're just in the Taurus energy. I'm getting very defensive. Guard up, especially with this divine feminine. Ugh, I hate these cushions under my butt. If I don't have a cushion though, it's even more uncomfortable. Then we have Libra here. Could be in your actual sign in your birth chart, or divine feminine wants some justice, or justice will be had with them, that divine masculine coming back. Sorry, it's really cold down here. Boo. Maybe it's because I was so warm and now like the sun went down. I'm like, oh yeah, it's still winter. We got Pluto. This to me is referencing there's a lot of time and space between the two of you. Then we have Cancer. Could be your actual sign in your chart. Heavy in their feels, both of you. A lot of emotions. Emotions are running hot. Let's see. Let me move this to get... I did this wrong. Alright, so what are they dreaming about? Landscapes and places. Number 8, it's infinity. Are you comfortable in your environment? Do you wish to explore new experiences and perspectives? Do you wish to escape from your present constraints? I feel like this is divine masculine. In a karmic situation, learning those hard lessons and is not liking it. Really dreaming of wanting to move closer to divine feminine. Number 24, the goddess. Embrace the feminine. Create and be gentle. Nurturing yet strong. Do not listen to those who want to keep you small. Believe that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. This is divine feminine. She might be dreaming of her career and how she's going to glow up and make the divine masculine eat it a little bit. Ooh, chaste. What are you running away from? What is making you feel overwhelmed? What are you afraid of or are unwilling to face? This is both. Divine feminine's running away because she's hurt. Divine masculine's trying to run away from the karmic to get towards the divine feminine. Then we have number 5, body. What parts of you do you need to look at more closely? What's functioning, not functioning in these areas of your life? How do you feel about your body? Divine feminine having some body issues. Aren't we all with all these weight gains? I have a baby bump today. I was in the store and they asked me when the baby was due, which was like such a sensitive fucking question because, well, it would have been this, but it didn't work out that way. So instead of going into it, I just said, I'm not pregnant, I'm just fat. And then they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I just have, like, my legs went down, my butt got wider because I feel like it was a girl, and I still have the baby bump that I'm working off. So my clothes are a little tight. So I hate being asked when my baby is due. Just don't, because it could be someone like me who lost it, and it's a sensitive fucking topic. Just don't ask. Don't ask people. I'm just throwing it out there. Unless you see them like rubbing their belly or make some comment, then you can ask. Alright, so, this could be the one. Divine Masculine, stepping up and realizing like, shitballs, this is my person. What did I do? I chose wrong. They're trying to let go of control issues. Again, referencing Divine Masculine has some control issues. Could be a Virgo here. Very soon, some communication will be coming in from the Divine Masculine. I think the Divine Masculine is well aware that he's, or whoever the Divine Masculine, it doesn't have to be a he, has some making up to do with this Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine's paying attention to the red flags. Not sure if they can trust the Divine Masculine. Definitely has their guard up when it comes to the Divine Masculine. We have talking. That's coming soon. I feel like you're going to have a chit-chat about where you're headed or where things went wrong. The Divine Masculine is going to tell you that they love you, that you're the one. But right now, they're in a karmic relationship and they're realizing that they chose wrong. Divine Feminine, you could also be in a relationship you're trying to get out of. You could both be learning karmic lessons. But ultimately, I feel like you both know or feel that you're each other's soulmates. Okay, so we have great fortune. Divine Feminine is working on career. I feel like in a lot of my readings lately, especially personal ones, Divine Feminine energy is all about elevating, working on their career, putting all their energy into other things other than the Divine Masculine. Oh, we got some bad health here. One of you could be sick, or bad health could be anger. I really feel like someone is under the weather here. Do you have a bad kidney like me? It sucks. They could be dealing with something. I don't feel like it's COVID or anything massively serious, but it could even be they're out of shape and trying to get in shape here. Divine Masculine wants to come in and make a solid offer. Be someone that they could trust and give their love to. Again, official person could be anything like fireman, EMT, police officer, someone in politics, could be in the public eye as well. Yeah, they want you to be their main female Divine Feminine or male. Take what resonates. Energy is fluid. Act as if your partner is here. I feel like that's what Divine Feminine is doing. Although she's focused on her career and she's got a little bit of anger in there, she's acting like she's planning for her future with her soulmate. Making that money that she's going to need, trying to work on herself. Actions speak loudly. Yeah, Divine Feminine is like, I don't want you to tell me, I want you to show me. So, Divine Masculine, you're going to have some work to do here. Receive with love and appreciation. This is what Divine Masculine is not seeing, that if they put the work in to Divine Feminine and started showing them through their actions, they would be open to receive your love again or for the first time. Treasure your loved ones. Yeah, Divine Feminine wants to be treasured, wants to be seen for her or his, whoever the Divine Feminine is. They want you to see their worth, which I feel like you didn't in the past, if that makes sense. All right, let's get a full spread. We're going to use the Friends Tarot deck. And then I got one more deck that's brand new as well. Okay, do this one first. So Divine Masculine is trying to gain their strength to come forward here, but Divine Feminine is also trying to gain their strength because they've been very hurt, let down. Eight of Wands, we got fast movement, fast communication coming in very soon. That Divine Masculine is going to be offering their cup of love. Yeah, because they feel that you're their soulmate. Like you're the one that they should have picked. They're seeing that now. This is like twin flame love of their life. They're coming in, right? They haven't made you an offer, Divine Feminine. This is them coming in, giving you their cup, making a solid offer, and becoming a solid couple. This is the Divine Masculine coming in to give you that cup. That's what he's working on right now. Working on a plan, working on getting out of his issues. He sees the world, like you're the world to him, Divine Feminine. But I feel like Divine Masculine is also the world to you. You're just hurt and won't admit that right now. But Divine Masculine wants to offer you his world here. There's a lot of fears on the Divine Feminine side. Things that aren't like actual things in their life right now. They're scared that they're not going to be enough because there's some rejection issues, that you don't love them back. They're not, Divine Feminine really doesn't see that the Divine Masculine is working and making their way back to them. Wine and dine, that happy family life they want with you. This is basically, to me, I'm vibing as they want to knock your fucking socks off so that you have no doubts. Alright, so we're going to close it out with this new deck I got, the Awakened Soul. I like it a lot, but I feel like it's overpriced, to be honest. I don't know if it's because it's new, but I wouldn't spend money on it again if you ask me. The pictures looked a lot better than the actual deck. It's still a nice deck though. I'm not like saying it's shitty, but I just feel like it's overpriced for sure. Alright, so Divine Masculine might be getting some guidance through tarot here, or Divine Feminine might be a tarot reader themselves, but somebody's going to tarot. Makes sense, you're watching it. Alright, so somebody feeling the need to rescue here. Somebody's in a toxic situation. I'm not sure which side it is. They did say that the Divine Masculine is in a rough karmic relationship. Maybe the Divine Feminine secretly wants to come in and rescue you. Or this is the Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine coming in to rescue the Divine Feminine from their heartbreak. A lot of passion, a lot of desire for each other. Look at that. All wound up in that passion. You're both working on the connection, but I feel like in your own individual areas, like this is getting centered and balanced so that you can come forward here. You're both working on your individual needs for this connection. Yeah, you're both in solitude. There's been no communication. You're working on your own stuff on your own sides. Magic, one of you definitely is gifted, might use or practice magic. Or somebody could be using magic to try to manifest you back in each other's lives here. The Labyrinth. It's like, to me, somebody's using magic to manifest a way for the other person to come back so that you can have a sit down. I'm not sure what side, they're not clarifying. But right now, especially Divine Feminine is trying to ground themselves and ground this relationship. That's why you're both in solitude. But I feel like very, very soon, communications can be coming in from the Divine Masculine. So I hope it's good news, and I hope it makes you happy. And I hope they prove themselves, Divine Feminine. So if this resonated, if you liked it, if you want more of these readings, the Lucky in Love series, please give me a thumbs up below. Talk to me in the comments. Hit the subscribe button so you have access to all my videos. And if you want to know exactly when they come out, hit the bell button so you know when I post something new. Thanks again for your time, pile number 1. I will see you next time. Hi there, pile number 2. How are you? You picked my Shamrock hat. Super cute. I like it. Alright, so I made some new decks. We're going to describe the Divine Masculine, which I made on this cute glittery paper I had. And then we're going to describe the Divine Feminine here. We're going to get some details about what's going on with each of you. And then in the middle, we're going to find out what you're going to, or what you'll be like as a couple, or what you were like as a couple with fake character couples, for examples, and real couples. So, just some fun stuff I made to play with. Move my phone out of Okay, let's get into the Divine Masculine. Then I'll do your full spread. This is just for fun before we get into the nitty gritty. Divine Masculine. Try to get at least 3. Spirit said put that back and it didn't mean it. It's pretty funny because I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense, because I'll tell you when we get to it. Oh, I came out with pile number 1. See if we can get another one. God damn, my body hurts. All I gotta say is I better be seeing some fucking results in a few weeks. This baby bump's killing me. Let's talk about Divine Feminine. That also came out in pile number 1. Getting some repeat offenders. Okay. Let's find out what's some details about the Divine Masculine. Holy pajangas. I don't read any of these negatively. I think I made these too small. See what's going on with the Divine Feminine. Might hear my dog up there. I fed her some sugar because it's her birthday party. She had a cupcake. A little one. She's probably up there snoring because we went on a crazy adventure today and I'm pooped out. And I know she's pooped out too. We're ready for bed. But I wanted to get on and get some readings out. Let's get some details what you're going to be like as a couple or what you were like. This is the, like, this is a TV show, cartoon character couples, not real couples. Just to give us some examples. Ooh, I got a lot for you. Now this is real couples. That's all we're getting out of that. Let's get into Divine Masculine. We got Casey Dutton from Yellowstone. Could have been in the military. Could train horses. Could be married. Let's see, we have very loyal to their family as well. Robert Barone from Everyone Loves Raymond. Could be the second brother or the oldest brother. Taking me to the show, you know how Ray and Robert were always feuding for their mother's attention. This could be the case here. Could have a brother you're always feuding with. We have Thor, someone very strong, either in physical body and spirit or both. Or could have a gift as well. Then we have Dawson Leary from Dawson's Creek. Could Could have some close childhood friends. Could want to be a movie director, dreamer as well. Let's get some details about what's going on with the Divine Masculine. We have you're married, so I won't come forward. So Divine Feminine's married. I want to work with you on a project. They might want to start with co-workers here. There's no contact. They're envious and jealous of you, Divine Feminine. There's no sexual contact between the two of you. There is some religious blockages here because Divine Feminine is married. They're making their way to you. Messages coming soon. I can't speak tonight. Either Divine Masculine is sending you messages, or this is a message that Divine Masculine will be getting a message. Ooh, you're upset with me. So Divine Feminine is a little mad at the Divine Masculine. Just like Pile 1. You might want to watch Pile 1. Let's talk about Divine Feminine over here. We have Veronica Fisher from Shameless or V, and then we have Hoda. So this could be an African American here. Could work in Black Lives Matter, or just somebody who owns their own business, a successful career. Hoda does a talk show, could be in journalism of some kind. Then we have Veronica Lodge from Riverdale, could come from money here. And Jessica Day from The New Girl. Could be a little bit klutzy, a little over dramatic. Could like to sing. Could live with a bunch of guys or always be surrounded by guys, or their friends are mostly guys. Veronica Lodge, you could have father issues as well. Your father could have, or their father could have been in jail or just is troublesome in some way. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine. I'm confused about how I feel. So I don't know how they feel about you, but they think that you're their twin flame. Dreaming about you most nights. I want to open up more, so they do want to talk to you more. Forgiveness needs to happen. So something needs to happen here where somebody needs to apologize, or maybe both of you. I want to make this up to you. Oh, so maybe Divine Feminine wants to apologize. Now, switch the energies. If Divine Feminine is sounding like you, go with the right energy. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be male, female. Energy has no gender. I think you're happy in your current relationship. So they think you're happy where you are. I think about you all the time. They can't get you out of their mind. It's like a hamster wheel. Woo, they blocked you though. And they're feeling neglected. Well, why would they block you if maybe they were feeling neglected, so they blocked you to get back at you? Or maybe you neglected them and chose someone else. We shall get into it. Let's look at some couples that you would either be like or were like in the past. We have Corey and Topanga from Boy Meets World. Could have known each other when you were kids. Could have went to school together, or a strong friendship. Clark and Ellen Griswold. Whew, you might have a family together right now, or you want to have a family together, and holidays is important. Going on family trips is important. Rick Grimes and Lori come through a lot of adversity, would fight through hell for each other. Gomez and Martisha Adams. You could be a little bit of a freaky deaky couple in some sense. Have your quirks. Rick and Lucy from I Love Lucy. I just said, Lucy, you have some explaining to do. I can't do his accent, but you know what I mean. Maybe the Divine Feminine is a little bit of a troublemaker, and the Divine Masculine is more of like the stricter one, more blue-collared, tight-lipped. All right, let's look at real couples. Ooh, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Oh, no. A lot of turbulent fighting here. This could be a fear. John Travolta and Kelly Preston. Okay. These are your fears here, because unfortunately John Travolta's had a hard life. He lost a son and he lost his wife, but I feel like the Divine Masculine is has a fear of losing their partner. like to death, and Divine Feminine has a fear of being abused or being in an abusive relationship. Then we have Seal and Heidi Klum. You could step parent each other's kids, or you could have a lot of kids together. One of you could, well, they did say one of you is married, so good co-parenting divorce situation. Let's get into your spread. We'll start with Zodiac. And then right on top, I just got this deck. It's the Dream Reading Cards. Super cool deck. I like it so far. So good. I'm going to do this the right way because the pile one I did it backwards and messed myself up. But I did reshuffle these and split it in between just to save a little time. Too many. A little hard on my hands. It's like just the right size. If it was any bigger, I don't think I could shuffle it. What movie are they watching? It sounds like thunder. Or like motorcycles or something. Alright, next we have the Romance Oracles, or I'm sorry, the Romance Angels. Too many. Getting a lot of sad, heartsick energy from this group. Next is the Love Oracle. Well, why can't I read or speak? I'm super tired. My body hates me. But it's all for a good cause, to get rid of this fat roll, baby bump, whatever you want to call it. Love Oracle cards, Islandtime Wellness. Not to be TMI, but I got, like, my belly's moving to the center. Like anyone who's had a kid, you know, it's like your sides and hips go down, but then you have this, it like all pushes towards the center before you lose it. But my boobs are still huge. My butt is still a little big. I'm like, I want my fucking body back, please. I'm working on it. It's just not going as fast as I did before, or as fast as I want it to, because I'm old now. And my hormones are weird. Kipper deck is next. I did not know that if you have a lot of estrogen, it's hard to lose weight. I didn't know any of this shit. How come I don't talk about that in health class? I don't even know how my estrogen got so high. Like, it's supposed to go down after everything, but mine didn't. It went up because my body hates me. Next is the Whispers of Love cards. Just a super sensitive time for me in general, because I lost my son right before Easter. So I'm like super sensitive anyway this time of year. I shall survive, goddammit. I ate a cupcake today and I'm not supposed to. I don't care. Cupcakes make me happy. And it's my baby's birthday. My dog, anyway. When you're sad, eat a cupcake. That's my advice. Alright, let's get into this, and then I have 2 more decks to close it out with. Woo, we got the moon. There's some illusions. And this is also finally seeing the truth of things. So on one side, I feel like the Divine Feminine here is like thinking that it's over in some sense, or it's never going to come back together. And the Divine Masculine energy, or whoever the Divine Masculine is, like not feeling good enough, so they're feeling like they don't really have a chance. So you're like tricking each other in your own right and deluding yourself, but also finally realizing that you really want the other one and not anybody else. A lot of emotions going on. Heavy emotions. Almost to the point where you're drowning in it. But you're very optimistic. You're very moved and turned on and inspired by each other. All three in one. And Neptune, to me, this is like both of you in your energy, like, what do I really want? Okay, I want this person, but what does that mean for my life? What do I have to give up? It's like contemplative mode, if that makes sense. Let's get into what they're dreaming about. House and buildings. What does the house or the rooms or the house represent to you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? Both in chaos, either in your own personal lives or chaos about this connection and how it's going to come forward. We have games. Do you feel that you need more fun and play in your life? Is someone playing games in your working or personal life? Do you need a game plan to improve your status or direction? Whew, this is a lot mixed together. You both need to come up with a game plan and what you want and how you're going to come forward here, but I do feel like there's some indifference, some people playing games to keep you apart. We shall get more. Really sorry for the noise. Alright, so we have birth and babies. Ooh, what do you need to nurture or develop? In what ways do you feel vulnerable? Are you feeling overwhelmed by responsibility? You could be dreaming about having kids together, but I feel like one or both of you feels very raw, exposed, and vulnerable. When you're with the other one, it's like you can see through each other like your mirrors, and that makes you a little bit uncomfortable. Then we have courage and boldness. Step into courage despite your fears. Be willing to take a risk in order to gain more. Speak your truth. So you're having dreams about where you sit down and tell each other how you feel and what you want, and either goes good or bad depending on the night. I feel like that's both of your energies. There's some children in the way here. One of you could be co-parenting or have kids with another person, which would be a complication. Maybe one or both of you both could have kids. Trying to work that out. Trying to free themselves from karmic situations. But they're paying attention to the red flags here. It's like you're watching each other to see if either if it's all in your head or if you have a chance. I feel like the Divine Masculine wants to take it to the next level, wants to sit down and get to know each other. The Dragonfly, the Divine Masculine is doing the work, coming out of like a really dark, toxic place, but the Divine Feminine is running at this point. Very scared of this connection, just doesn't feel like they want to deal with it right now. So somebody definitely is married. We have a mature woman here. This could be the Divine Feminine, and whoever's in the feminine energy is the married one, and the other one wants to steal you away. Yeah, I feel like the Divine Masculine wants to elevate this and show you how they feel. Take it there, show them that they want to court you or take you out on a date. This is a new love. This is not someone from your past. I don't feel like you've ever been sexual or ever been in a romantic sense. Rest and relaxation is essential. Divine Feminine is resting and like kind of preparing yourself. You freak them out a lot. So I feel like they're also hurt. So let's go with the Friends Tarot deck. I'll get a full spread on this, and then we'll use the last deck that I just got, brand new. Alright. So, new start for both of you. Like you both started a new journey. You could be focusing on work. You could be splitting up and getting divorced. You're going your own way here. Something new has begun. Three of Pentacles, it's like you're trying to figure out, where do I fit in this world? I start this new journey. Where do I go from here? What do I want? You're both in contemplative mode right now. Look at the Divine Feminine, standing in her power, really focused on her career and or whoever the Divine Feminine is, doesn't have to be her, but really trying to nail it at work and putting all their focus on career. I said, they're running away from you. They're very scared of this, so they're just putting all their energy and time into work. Not that they don't want you or don't have feelings for you. They just don't know what to do about it. They're more comfortable with dealing with work situations, trying to climb that career ladder, and Divine Masculine's trying to make their way to the Divine Feminine, trying to figure out what steps do I take. But Divine Feminine is in that Queen of Sword energy, like, I don't even want to deal with this right now. They could have blocked you, cut you off, and just in a cold vibe right now, standing in their power, not taking less than... I feel like Divine Feminine is very angry about something, but it could be angry at themselves as well. Somebody's standing in their power or taking their power back. This could be the Divine Masculine coming in and standing in his power, like, you need to hear me out. You need to stop running. But Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles, not feeling like they have enough strength or enough to offer just yet. Maybe that's why no moves have been made yet on either side. This is a new deck, the Awakened Soul. I like it, but I feel like it's a little overpriced. The pictures made it look a lot cooler than it was. Not that it's a crappy deck or anything, but I was like, why did I pay so much for this? It's probably the most I've ever spent on a deck. Okay. Look at you, both in your areas trying to balance yourself out. Divine Feminine is very freaked out, and Divine Masculine is trying to figure out how to come forward here. So you're both in your own areas trying to center and balance yourself, which is good. You're facing your shadow. Although Divine Feminine is running a little bit, they are facing that healing work. They are working on themselves. They are working on their insecurities. I do feel like they want something with you, but they have all this fear in the mix. They are working on it, though. You could want a family together, or someone could be currently pregnant at this time, which could be blocking you from coming forward. Someone could have a family with someone else. I do feel like one or both of you have kids, but I also feel like one or both of you are daydreaming and thinking about having a family with the other. This is you both working on your strength. I feel like Divine Feminine's working on her career, climbing that career ladder, might be trying to get in shape here, putting their energy towards exercise. And Divine Masculine is like, no matter what I gotta do, I'm gonna make my way to the Divine Feminine here. Yeah, forgiveness is there. This is what Divine Intervention is happening right now. They're helping the Divine Feminine forgive, and they're helping the Divine Masculine forgive, so that when you come together, there isn't so much anger. You're both working on forgiving and dropping the junk at the door, if you know what I mean. You're mirroring each other. You're working on your own shit. You're working on a plan here, which is good. But Divine Feminine unplugged and needed that time out. I feel like that's probably why they blocked you, pulled their energy away. They just need to figure themselves out. And I feel like the Divine Masculine needed the same thing. But yeah, this relationship, this connection is healing. It's healing so that you can come together. So it's in a good place, even though you feel like a million miles apart. You're both doing the work. You're healing yourself. You're gaining up that courage to come forward here. And you're working on forgiving each other. So keep up the good work, and I feel like you truly will be lucky in love very soon. It doesn't happen overnight. I say it a million times. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it's always worth the wait when it's right. So If you like this, if it resonated, if you want more readings like this, please give me a thumbs up below. Talk to me in the comments. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to know exactly when my videos are out to watch, hit the bell button. And I'll see you next time. Pile number 2, be well out there and be kind to others and be kind to yourself. Bye guys. Hi pile 3. You picked this cute little hook. I like it, except it's got dust attached to it. Alright, so I did something new. I made new decks on these cute little glitter paper that I had left from work. So we're going to look into the Divine Masculine, find out what they're like, then we're going to find out what you're like as a couple currently, or what you will be like, or what you were in the past. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What is the Divine Masculine like in this group? Divine Masculine. What are they like in this group? One more. I guess 2 more. Get some details. What's going on with the Divine Masculine? Oh, I made these too small. They're really skinny. I don't take any of these in the negative, by the way. Let's look at the Divine Feminine. What are they like? In this group 3, what is Divine? Oh, Repeat Defender. I believe this came out for pile 2. Get some details about what's going on with the Divine Feminine, I should say. Oh, this one's even smaller than the other one. Rather serious vibes tonight. Sorry if you hear the noise. They're watching a movie upstairs. Gets loud and intense. I don't know if it's like a war movie or like motorcycles or something. Alright, let's look at what you're going to be like as a couple, or what you are like or were like. This is based on real people. And then this is like fake character couples. I get creative at night when I can't sleep. I made these actually a week ago because I've been sleeping good this week because my body is sore. I started a new workout program, so I'm like dying. Alright, let's look at the Divine Masculine. Woo! Mr. Gray from 50 Shades of Grey. Could have a dom mentality. It'd be a dominant in the bedroom. Likes control. Successful businessman. Possessive. Likes to be in charge. Bossy. Could have a lot of money or could have been adopted. Andy Botwin from Weeds. Could take care of like nieces or nephews or be very close to like his sister-in-law. But let's face it, Andy Botwin blundered a lot. And could be a blunderer as well. Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. Could like explosives. Could have been in the military here. Rocket had a lot of like psychological issues about themselves and what about himself and what he liked to be called and how the world saw him. Felt like a little bit of a freak. So your divine masculine could have some body issues or have a hard time loving themselves. Frank Gallagher from Shameless. Longtime drunk or addict, narcissistic, thief, bad with money, sleeps around, disloyal, bad parent, neglects people he loves, might struggle with memory loss or older in years. This I feel like is in the past tense because I feel like now they went from Frank Gallagher to Mr. Gray. So when they were younger, they could have been an addict of some kind. Maybe that's why they are Mr. Gray and like control because they don't want to go back to being this chaotic person. Then we have Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. Good hunter, likes a loner, doesn't need a lot of people. Somebody who likes being in the wild, could ride a motorcycle as well. No sexual contact, so you've never been with this person, they've never been with you. They're envious and jealous of your divine feminine. There's no contact. But messages coming soon. Divine timing is at play. Ooh, they have kids. I'm in denial about this connection. So, I feel like they know what this connection is. I just don't want to deal with it right now, basically. I chose my karmic over you. So that's what they're in denial about. They don't want to admit to themselves that they fucked up. I regret so much. Yeah, definitely have a lot of regrets. Especially picking someone else over you, divine feminine. Then over here, we have Shailene Woodley. Could be a little bit of a hippie. Naturist, naturalist. Could be tall, thin. We have Debbie Gallagher from Shameless. Could have been a teen mom. Very tough, strong woman. Welder, even. Roseanne Connor, a good sense of humor. Again, another mother reference here. And Wendy Williams could call people out. Have a lot of opinions. What's going on with Divine Feminine? I want a serious commitment from them. So they want you to step up and offer them something real. I'll have to move. So they're recognizing that they're going to have to move to be with the Divine Feminine. Healing relationship wounds. So they're healing from whatever went down here. Forgiveness needs to happen. That's what they're working on. I think about you all the time. You never expressed... I never expressed my feelings. So you don't know how this Divine Feminine feels about you. This is a new love or a new start to a love relationship. You make me nervous. So you make Divine Feminine very nervous. I want more from this connection. I feel like Divine Feminine feels like they put in a lot of work and the Divine Masculine didn't match it. Alright, so we have Elvis and Priscilla. Could be an age difference. Two very different worlds. Like one could be a celebrity and one could just be an average person. We have John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. Influential couple, but maybe you also lost a child together or you lost children separately. We have Britney Spears and Kevin Federline. Oh, we got more fears coming in. Okay, so Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman, one might be taller than the other, or from the same country here. Then we have, alright, so let me break this down. Elvis and Priscilla to me is like from two very different worlds. But then you have Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. I feel that's about height though. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, influential couple here, and then you got fears. So you have the Divine Feminine, like pile 2. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is fearful of getting in an abusive, toxic relationship with Divine Masculine. And then we have Britney Spears, Kevin Federline. Divine Masculine fearing that maybe the Divine Feminine might not be mentally able to handle children, or they're going to be left to raise the children by themselves. So got some fears here to work out. Then we have Rick Grimes and Michonne. So a couple that went through great adversity, very strong in their own right. Casey Dutton and Monica Dutton from Yellowstone. So something that was like forbidden that no one really wanted, but in the end makes a lot of sense, a lot of love, but a lot of difficulty as well. Then we have Popeye and Olive Oil, again referencing tall and skinny here. And then Aladdin and Jasmine from Two Different Worlds again. Interesting. Let's get your full spread. We're going to start with Zodiac and go right into this new deck that I got. Pretty cool. Dream reading cards. Find out what they're dreaming about. Alright. Actually, I almost did it wrong again. We've got to layer it like a cake and how I'm going to read it. Again, I shuffled all these and split it in between just to save a little time. Astrology on top. Look at that, right down to business. Oh, I spoke too soon. Alright, next. Romance Angels. I always forget this one even though I use it a lot. Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. Too many. Kipper deck. Holy chimichangas. And Whispers of Love. And then we'll get into this. And then I have two more decks after that to close it out for you. Let's get right into it, shall we? Start with your astrology. We have Aquarius. It could be in your chart or your actual birth sign. We got Pisces. Also could be your chart or birth sign. Lots of it. Then we have Taurus and Virgo. A lot of earth energy here. And then we have the sun. So Aquarius to me is you're very caught up in your thoughts individually and your fears here. Where you both feel strongly for the other one, very caught up in your feels as well. Taurus is very defensive energy. You're both in your corners, afraid of the other one. Virgo energy, you're trying to analyze and figure out what the heck this means, what you want. But you're very passionate about each other. You light each other up, if you know what I mean. A lot of sexual energy there. What are they dreaming about, or you? We have Naked. Do you feel exposed or outed in some way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? What do you need to release? Yeah, you both feel naked, like the other person can see right through you. You're mirroring each other and how you feel and think, and I feel like you can call each other out. You see what others don't see about you. You met your match, pretty much. Prosperity. Give and expect the universe to give back to you. Believe that you are prosperous already. Have gratitude for everything you have in life. So, one or both of you, they're not clarifying, is dreaming of having a successful working relationship. Might be the Divine Masculine. I did say, or was that pile too? It's all blurring a little bit. But one or both of you sees a healthy work relationship and a prosperous one as well. We have courage and boldness. Step into courage despite your fears. Be willing to take a risk in order to gain more. Speak your truth. So in your dream, it's like you're mentally practicing what you're going to say, and sometimes you get a really rough reaction and it's like a nightmare, and sometimes you get a really good reaction and you wake up feeling good about it. It just depends on the night. We have surrender. Let go of the internal and external struggles in your life. Give up the fight to control others and situations. Relinquish your need to be right and surrender to a higher power. It's like you're surrendering that anger, the resentments, anything that's toxic towards you two coming together. That's what you're working on. Spirit is helping you. Divine timing is at play. There's a lot of attraction. You're both very attracted to each other, especially sexually. I feel like you're both in your corners working on your finances and your career. And you're both healing family issues, whether it's with relationships or actual family. I feel like Divine Feminine is like, nope, I don't want to deal with this right now. They're very fearful of this. But you're both talking to your friends about this, trying to get advice. But pretty soon you're both going to receive what you need to figure out what you want to do here and either move on from each other or move towards each other. You're both putting each other up on the pedestal here. Have a lot of respect and admiration as far as work goes. One or both of you is stuck. That stuck mentality, stuck in a situation that doesn't make them happy. It could be anything from trying to get a divorce, trying to get custody of children, but they very much feel like they have to stay where they are for the time being. Could be because they have bad health, could be because of quarantine, or this is bad thoughts about themselves, bad mental health, anything like that. There's some struggle here, and I feel like it's on the Divine Masculine side. Somebody could be moving to a new house, or they're stuck, literally imprisoned in a house because of quarantine, which is causing you two not to come together here. You have to do something for someone. I feel like the Divine Masculine is feeling the need to do something to help the Divine Feminine, or vice versa, but I really feel like it's Divine Masculine. They're choosing love. Both of you are choosing love. Even though you're very fearful and you have a lot of things to work on, you do genuinely love each other and you want more from this. You're both having faith that it will work out and work out in your favor. All right, let's get some Friends Tarot here. Okay. Three of Cups. It's like you want to celebrate each other, celebrate a victory, celebrate getting out of situations. One or both of you could be in a third party as well that you are trying to get out of. There's got to be an ending here to some situations. It's like a death and a rebirth here. You got to end all your anger, your resentments. You might have to end relationships. Ten of Wands, there's a lot of conflict between the two of you, a lot of drama, a lot of hardship that left you very heartbroken, both of you. But you're both getting what you need to heal, which is good. But you're both going through it. You're really struggling. This is like emotional trauma. You could be learning karmic situations. You could be in toxic situations, that very stuck energy. Yeah, you could be isolating, keeping your feelings to yourself. Hermit is also Virgo energy here. Then you have Capricorn with the Devil card. I'm sorry, not the Devil card. That was the Death card. Boing, where's my brains going? Queen of Pentacles. This is like both of you standing in your own power, working on yourself, loving what you do for a living. Just trying to manage or trying to figure out what you want to do for a living. Making the best of a situation. But the Tower moment is coming. This is like divorce, breakups, the collapse of your anger, stress, anxiety ending so that you can come together. And let's close it out with the Awakened Soul, which I just got. I said so in my other two piles, but I just feel like it's overpriced. It is a nice deck. I like it, but if I had to buy it again, I wouldn't. If you know what I mean. Alright. Mantra. This is like a lot of praying going on, a lot of manifesting. Help me get through my fears. Help me get this other person back. There's a lot of desperation going on. You're being very silent. Neither one of you are telling each other how you feel or talking about your pain and your difficulty. You're both trusting the divine that it's all going to work out, like that you'll transform from this caterpillar into this beautiful butterfly. You're trusting yourself and you're focusing on yourself here. Surrendering to the divine. Look at you. That's good. Both of you are surrendering to the greater purpose here. Like what will be, or you're at least trying to keep that mentality. But it's been like you're going through a maze here to find yourselves and to get through your adversity you're facing. You're learning self-love. You're learning to treasure spirit, signs, and you're learning to treasure this connection. You could be getting guidance from tarot cards, either from me or one or both of you could also read tarot yourself. But you're both in it to win it. You both, at the end of the day, want to be with each other and you're putting that work in. It's just, you have a lot to overcome and you're dealing with a lot, both of you. So, might be some time yet before you come together, but remember, everything happens in divine timing, and when it's true and right love, it is definitely worth the wait. You'll forget about all the time you waited and just be happy with the outcome. So just keep focusing on yourself, and I feel like you're both doing a really good job. So keep up the good work. If this resonated, if you want more, if you want this Lucky in Love series to continue, please give me a thumbs up below. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to know when I have new stuff coming out, hit the bell so you are notified the minute I upload something. Talk to me in the comments. Thank you so much for your time and all your love and support out there. I look forward to all of your comments and seeing you all again soon. Be well out there. Take care of each other and take care of yourself.